Aura farming. It's a concept as old as time. If your granddaddy didn't have enough aura, you wouldn't even be here. He wouldn't have pulled your grandma. So let's take a quick little look at the top aura farmers and find out how we can start aura maxing to better our lives as well. Now, I'm gonna make it short, sweet, and simple. First up, we got Killua. This man did not have to be moving this way. I know he was an assassin, but the only person watching was Hisoka, bro. The Huz was not watching you. They were not worried about you. Second person we on the list. We got Batman.
Congratulations, but you know they watch that shit. I ain't even gonna get mad. I'm young, black and rich. She tryna sell me lies, bitch. I ain't buying shit.
Bro, you already got all the respect in Gotham, bro. The only people trying to go against you are Maniacs, the Penguin, and Joker, bro. You do not gotta be breaking bones and jumping off rooftops and doing all that. We know who you really are, Bruce. A hurt daddy's boy. We know who you are. Third, we got Sung Jin Woo. Now, I like bro because his character development is out of this world. He's the definition of aura farming. But he wasn't even really farming it because he just naturally had it like that. You feel me? Now, Sasuke. There's no reason he had to be moving like that. He could have showed Sakura some attention. She was fiending and dropping draws for this man. And then last but not least on the list, we got Piccolo. The man himself who made aura farming his trademark. This man almost sacrificed his life and Gohan's life just for aura points on the board. This man cannot be stopped. This man, we need to learn all of our lessons from him. Before I picked up all these other people, the video was going to be solely about Piccolo because he is him. There's two things that all of these people do. Actually, let's say three. There are three things that everybody that I named do that really solidifies their aura. And now some more than others. And this is what we can apply it to ourselves. So, one is high risk, high reward. These people that I named, they are not afraid of taking risks. Because at the other side of risk is where the glory is where the victory is, where the aura is, where the money is, where the power is, where the strength is, where everything is found. And on the other side of taking that risk, so take that risk and don't be afraid. Piccolo wasn't afraid to be in the tournament of power, and now look, his universe won. Sasuke wasn't afraid to join the Great War. You feel me? Sasuke wasn't afraid to throw hands with Naruto. You feel me? Just to keep going on with this topic, like, look at every single rich person, or let's say majority rich person. Let's look at Jeff Bezos. He started Amazon in his garage. Bro, he had to take that risk. You feel me? What if everything failed and he ended up in crippling debt? That was a real option. That could have really been his reality. Let's look at Gervonta Davis, bro. Every single time he hops in that ring, he has the risk of getting knocked out and losing his reputation. But guess what? He gets in that ring, and that goes for every single fighter. The second thing they all have in common that boosts their aura that we can attribute to ourselves is putting that ish on. Putting that ish on. Like, you gotta dress nice. You gotta have a good sense of fashion. You gotta be able to strike a pose in the wind and that cape start flowing. Just like my boy, the Namekian. Just like my boy Piccolo. Like, you gotta be able to do it. You gotta be able to throw that fit on. Be too confident with it.
Another proud Namekian soon to be begging for mercy just like all the rest. Shut the hell up.
And then the third one, last but not least, is not being overly lustful. You feel me? Look at Sasuke. You cannot be overly lustful, bro. You gotta keep your eyes focused on the mission. You gotta keep your eyes focused on the prize. You have to be able to say no to sexual temptation. You feel me? And I know everybody falls short every now and then, but you gotta keep fighting. The righteous man falls down 8 times. I mean, the righteous man may fall down 7 times, but he gets back up 8. So keep fighting that fight and build your aura.